Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Killer Keyboards, and today I'm going to be covering the Glacier 80 that I built on stream. It was my first time streaming and things didn't really go to plan, but I'll share with you guys my experience. The Glacier 80 comes in a very nice box designed to match the keyboard. This gives you a premium unboxing experience. Taking out all the parts, you're offered a lot of foam. You got the case foam that comes in two options in thickness, a 1.5mm and 3.5mm. You get another set of foam to fill in the gap between the PCB and the case, which also comes in two options. You also get a sheet of PE foam and a plate foam that comes in two options also. Some people might hate on all the foam, but at least they give you this option to mix and match. You also get a build instruction card, which I didn't find super detailed nor helpful. This PCB is a solder one, so my friend won't be able to change the PE foam or the plate foam thickness unless he decides to desolder. I think the scariest part was breaking the PCB into two parts. The arrow cluster and navigation cluster is independent from the rest of the PCB. It uses a small ribbon cable for connection. This creates a great amount of flex, as we can see here. The PE foam sheet does not cover the right shift or the enter key, so this required me to glue it onto the PCB. The stabilizer set my friend supplied me is the Durock Samurai. The 6.25U spacebar wire came a little bent, but we got it to work. The PC plate is really flexy and I had a bit of a hard time getting the switches seated correctly. After soldering all the switches in, yeah, this happened.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Yeah, I frickin' soldered in the switches and completely forgot that this was wing keyless. Lucky this isn't the end of the world, so all I had to do was desolder two switches and move the left and right control switches over one slot. Moving on, I used the thinner foam options to try and maximize the flex. I chucked on the GMK Bushido, which suits the grey pretty well. Here's how it sounds. So the typing experience is definitely soft. The plate has cutouts, the PCB has cutouts along with these S-shaped springs that also contribute to the flex. It sounds pretty muted and creamy, I would say a little choked out by the foam also. The board makes the sound profile of the Gazoo Linear Thox more rounded, whereas the Mr. Suit has a more crispy pop to it. Now talking about the aesthetics, yeah, this board has it all. The bottom weight is absolutely stunning. The textured Glacier reflects the light in all sorts of directions. Some people might not like the Glacier hand engraving, but I think it gives a lot of character, as if someone famous signed your board. You also get a shiny Glacier logo above the arrow cluster. This board is from the first come first serve Ace Lock drop, but unfortunately has a vertical scratch on the badge. My friend has sorted out the issue with the manufacturer and will be sent another badge. And yes, you can change the badge from the bottom of the top case via these 2 screws. This layout also has an F13 key for people who have artisans to display. The USB port even has a Glacier cutout design, so wherever you view this board from, you know it's a Glacier 80. This board has a really soft typing experience and I think it's just right. Any more soft, I think it will start feeling a bit mushy for my liking. So when I took out the case foam, it definitely sounded less choked and less muted. To wrap up this overview, this keyboard is for someone pursuing a nice creamy sound profile that feels like you're typing on clouds. And the aesthetics is top notch. A special thanks to William for allowing me to build his Glacier 80. If you guys liked the video and want to see more content like this, make sure you subscribe and follow my Instagram where I'll be announcing future streams. And thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one.